Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a horror movie, a Japanese horror movie actually, which I watched a couple of nights ago on Blu-ray, and a movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. Now it's a rather rare movie, not many of us might have heard of this one, but it was made in 1968 and it was directed by Hajime Sato, and that is a movie called Goke, Body Snatcher from Hell. Fantastic cover there guys, and there's the back there. Right. All right then, guys. So as per usual, before I say anything further on the movie as a whole and give you my thoughts on the story, I'll just read you the blurb at the back. Okay, just to give you an idea if you're not familiar with it. Now, a commercial airliner takes off from Tokyo, but soon into the flight, the crew receive notification from the control tower to say that a note has been left informing them that there is a bomb on board. Now, they institute a search of all the passengers' hand luggage before one of the passengers, Terakoa, pulls a gun on them. Now, in the midst of this, the pilot sees a bright light in the sky and the plane goes down, crashing onto a beach. Now, in the aftermath, they decide to wait it out until a search party finds them, which is complicated by not knowing where they are. Fleeing the scene, Terakoa finds a UFO landed on the other side of the cliffs and enters, only for an alien blob to split open his forehead and take over his body. Now, the alien is one of the invading Goke who are taking advantage of the fact that humanity is at a constant war. So there you go, guys. That's the blurb for the 1968 Japanese horror sci-fi movie, Goke, Body Snatcher from Hell. All right then, guys, on to my thoughts now on the movie. Now, don't worry, it's not going to be another rant like the one I done last time, Talk to Me. No, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Third time lucky, you know. Third time lucky, great movie, yeah. No complaints at all. I like these kind of movies, like you don't get any stupid teenagers in them. They're all sensible adults in this and that, and great solid acting and that, you know, a great cast. And even though it was in Japanese, I still enjoyed it. It had the English subtitles underneath. There was a couple of lines of English. There was an American lady among the passengers, a blonde lady, and she spoke in English. But other than that, it's primarily in Japanese. But nevertheless, very, very enjoyable for all that. Yeah, oh yeah, lovely cinematography and a real fiendish monster in the form of this blob that takes over the bodies and, you know, causes this dirty big red gash, right, you know, running down the forehead and that, you know, to the bridge of the nose and that. Really good movie. If you like your Japanese horror sci-fi movies, I highly recommend this one, guys. Goke, Body Snatcher from Hell. I watched this, oh god, must have been quite a few years ago now on VHS, and I liked it then. So when I saw the Blu-ray, I thought to myself, I've got to have that. Like, it's very, very hard to get this movie. It's quite a rare one, you know. So yeah, really enjoyed it, yeah. Now, I would describe this movie as a cross between War of the Worlds and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, with a bit of vampirism thrown in, you know, because like when they changed, this monster invades the body, they suck people's blood, they pounce at whoever's hosting this alien, they pounce on the victims and suck their blood like Dracula, yeah. So yeah, I would definitely compare it, like as I say, to those movies, The War of the Worlds, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and Dracula, you know. And I say there's even a nod to the Blob thrown in, you know, the classic Steve McQueen movie, The Blob, because you know, in the form of that horrible alien pile of goo that invades the body and that, you know, and turns them into these bloodthirsty monsters. Very, very enjoyable movie. But you've got to like these kind of movies, guys. It's no good if you don't like Japanese horror movies and you don't like reading the words underneath. I used to be like that, actually. I didn't like reading the words underneath. I didn't like reading the subtitles, because while you're reading the subtitles, you're missing most of the action what's going on screen. But over the years, I've gradually acclimatized myself, you know, to sort of like reading the dialogue, provided it's not too much in that, you know. Oh yeah, very action-packed movie. Yeah, very, very weird location when the plane crashes and that, you know. They're in the middle of nowhere and that, and they're menaced by this alien creature. Oh, very, 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 very dark sense of foreboding running right through this movie, guys. You know, you just don't know what's going to happen next. And the crew, they're taken over one by one and that, you know. And another thing that adds to the fun of the movie, the tension, the bickering in that, you know, between the crew and the passengers and that heightens the tension as you basically turn on each other and that. We usually find this sort of behaviour in movies where you get a group of people isolated or locked up. They start bickering, don't they, and start fighting. You get that in this movie. It's done to a very good degree, guys, I must say. You know, oh yeah, I wish they would have made a sequel to this. I enjoyed it that much. Goke, Body Snatcher from Hell. But as I say, it's a very, very hard movie to get, you know, it really is, yeah. really enjoyed it and that, you know. And but as I say, you've got to like your Japanese horror movies to sort of like get the most out of this movie. I'll just show you the inside, guys. It's very, very basic edition. There's the disc. Goke Body Snatcher From Hell. Yeah. So and it's just got the it's got the original Japanese version with the English subtitles, and it's got the original Japanese theatrical trailer, and it runs to 84 minutes, guys. So there you go. But oh yeah, really good and that, you know, and the aliens as well and that, you know, the way they sort of like talk, they talk in these like weird metallic, that Dalek voices and that, you know, obviously you can't understand what they're saying with it being Japanese, but all really menacing tone and that, you know, threatening to wipe out humanity and that. And I won't reveal the ending, but oh, the ending's pretty shocking, guys. It really is. Yeah, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, but oh yeah, I really enjoyed Goke, Goke, which way you want to pronounce it. Body Snatcher From Hell, and I'd highly recommend it to anybody who loves the Japanese horror movies. Yeah, great cast and that, you know, and yeah, really very good solid story all round and that, you know. I like these sorts of movies where they're isolated and that, like the plane crashes or something goes wrong with the ship, and they're isolated in the middle of nowhere at the mercy of the monster and the alien. And the alien in this movie, guys, believe me, really malevolent, menacing figure, you know, in the form of this horrible blob thing and that, you know. And but oh yeah, chaos right through this movie, guys. Yeah, you don't know who's going to live, you don't know who's going to survive. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. All right then, guys, on to a rating now. No hesitation. I'm going to give Goke Body Snatcher From Hell a full 10 out of 10 because that's how much I had a blast with this movie. I'd highly recommend it. And that, you know, really good movie, you know, very thrilling, and I like the premise, you know, the sci-fi and the horror mixed together, and that, you know, it all provided for a very gripping and enjoyable experience. All right then, guys. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Goke Body Snatcher From Hell. Yeah. All right then, guys. Have any of you seen Goke Body Snatcher From Hell by any chance? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very interested to hear what you thought of it. I'm gonna be on the lookout, guys, for some more similar Japanese movies like this. Like, it's surprising what you can find when you start looking online and that, you know. But as I say, I do remember watching this many years ago on VHS, and it stayed in my mind and that. But I didn't remember all of the story, so it was a real treat when I got the Blu-ray and that, you know, and relived it and that. Oh yeah. Oh, and when they turn and that, you know, they become like these vampire creatures, and this dirty big red gash right down their forehead and that to the bridge of the nose. Yeah, very well done and that, you know. And yeah, so yeah, good bit of vampirism thrown in there. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. That concludes my review of the 1968 Japanese horror sci-fi movie Goke Body Snatcher From Hell. Usual, if you like the video, you know, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well. I'll be back again very soon with another video. Take care. Bye for now.